Leo, this is a general reading for my Leos for the week of September 8th through the 14th. I am Silence of the Night. Take whatever resonates in this general reading for you, Leo, and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal video reading, I am available. Just check the link below. All right, Leo, let's get started. So I'm going to have the card for the week in question. All right. For you, Leo, that's your significator. These are my significator cards. And then I do my readings in 3 parts. So we'll check and see what's going on Sunday through Saturday. So we'll start with what's been going on with you for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, Leo. First card, 9 of Cups. All right, so this is 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is an interesting card because it lets us know that the money situation is just okay. It's not great. This is the equivalent of having a job that pays all your bills, but that it's just the luster, you know, the enjoyment of it is leaving. It's leaving. It's not saying that it's time to leave a job. A lot of times when I see this card come up in job readings for my clients, I will say, you know, maybe there's a different department you want to look into, or maybe you need to change your hours, or maybe you need to go from full-time to part-time, or part-time to full-time. You know, work within your sphere of activity before, you know, you don't want to ever rage quit a job. You know, it's never good. I mean, you get one of those maybe, you know, in your early 20s, and then from a fast food restaurant, but we should not be doing that when we've got other things to take care of. Okay. Next card, Queen of Wands. So this is an interesting card because this is, you know, from this character depicted here is Kali Ma from Hindu religion. Whenever I see this card, it comes up kind of like surprisingly, because I was surprised to see this card. Specifically, it means that you're kind of being drained, Leo. You're kind of being drained. This could mean that this job that I mentioned is draining you. A relationship could be draining you, but you need to take your power back because that's why you're feeling lackluster. That's why you're feeling like listless, and you know, I rushed home from work to just watch videos on TikTok. You know. There's a draining going on, and you have to address it. The easiest way to address that is really to kind of put some strong boundaries. You know, nothing's going to be draining you without your consent. Meaning that you're not blaming the victim. The thing is that you have to stop it once you've noticed it. So you have to stop that. All right, next we have the Hermit. So this is a card saying, too, that you've kind of taken a step back, Leo. You kind of are letting things happen, and in a weird way, you're kind of like, well, let's see where it ends up. Well, which can be entertaining at sometimes, but I think this time, you know, you're the lion. You're the master of your element. So I think that it's telling you that, you know, this is what you've been doing at the beginning of this week. So I'm going to probably obviously see something in the next part of the readings that's going to say something kind of opposite or parallel to this. Next card we have is the Prince of Wands. So you're not having fun, Leo. You're being drained. Someone's taking your power. You're sitting up in the house. You're not having a good time. Having a time is not always, you know, going to the local bar, tavern, nightclub, etc. Having a good time is like, what do you like to do for you? You know, if what you like to do is, you know, go watch a horror movie, the latest horror movie at the movie theater, and you haven't done that, and you know there's something playing, go. You need to get up and get out. All right, so now we're going to go to Wednesday and Thursday. So today and tomorrow. So I'm going to give it a shuffle. Give it a flip. Let's do another flip. All right. So, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday. What was the one? Okay. So the first one we have is the Prince of Cups. So the Prince of Cups you can see here is a card really that has something to do with you seeking for something but are afraid to materialize it. It's like, I want this new job, but I don't want to send in my resume. I want to get my body back to where I want it to be, but I don't want to go to the gym. Something's going to have to give. And if you come at it, I find that regular everyday problems that I personally have is really easy to tackle if I give them like a magical, mythological step up. So if there's just some job that I want, and I'm too scared to put the resume in, or I'm over procrastinating, I can kind of look at it as a quest. See the resume as the burden I'm laying at the crossroads, or I'm going to the enchanted forest and I'm sending out the bird, which now represents the resume, out into the universe to take effect. Those kind of things are silly and trivial, but they work for me. Next card we have is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is a card specifically letting us know that, even though we feel drained, something in our money needs to change. Our money feels funny. Our money feels like it's not supporting us. So that's what you've been feeling today and tomorrow. That's going to be going on continuation from today. So we're going to have to probably, the next part of the reading, we'll see what's going on in, Friday and Saturday, so we'll have some solution for this. But definitely my money feels, weird, funny. All right, Leo, we've got the Ace of Stones in the West. This is a really interesting card because this card really, when it comes up in a reading after money, this always is saying this reading is about money. This is almost a reading that's like saying to you that you may want to look into changing something significant specifically. And this is saying that you also, like I was saying earlier, change your department, your time, your hours, maybe a different location. Nothing's wrong with your career per se, the job that you have. It's just something weird is going on at your job right now, so that it's time to make some shifts and changes. Because I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. It looks like, this whatever's going on at your job is going to be going on until, a little bit into the new year. All right, next card is the Eon. Oh my god, I love this card. So Eon is a really fun card because this is all about delusion. It's a card because delusions, because this world that it's you can't really see it. This world here, this doesn't exist. We don't live in a world where there's a baby floating in the sky, there's an eye coming out from the clouds, and it's raining blood and water, fire and magma. This is not a world that exists for us. So this is saying too that your application of your current money situation is not based in reality, meaning that you've got to do the hard part and say, I'm not happy with this current job. I'm not happy with the current position I'm in. I'm not happy where I work at. I've got to make decisions because no one's going to do it for me. Nothing's going to magically happen. Sometimes we think when, the world is changing, so then maybe it'll trickle down on us. That's not how it works. All right, Leo, so now we're going to jump to Friday and Saturday and see what is going on with him. All right, so all right, so first card we have is the Five of Wands. This is definitely saying that Friday and Saturday, if you have the weekends off, you'll be feeling very trapped, even though you're at home or out and about enjoying your weekend. There's going to be some entrapment feeling going on this weekend for you, Leo, that you're going to have to take as a sign. Take a sign from my higher self that I feel trapped, something's trapping me, I need to make something change. Next card is the Three of Cups. So this is really good because I think that the overall feeling is that it's a money situation for you, Leo, this week, and that it's not so much of love stuff's going on. So I think that, really to get some great ideas about what's next is really just spend some time with our loved ones, enjoy, call up that friend you haven't seen you, talk to in a long time, and go out and enjoy a great meal. Summer is technically over, and fall is here to stay for a while. So I would think maybe doing some fall activities. Because it's saying that you got to fill that cup of self-love, that cup of like family love, friendship love, platonic love, because that's not the issue. This is. Next card is the Prince of Stones. So, Leo, you have to get outside and really kind of enjoy like walking. Right. This is a card that lets me know that the answers I seek is not really in a person, but it's in nature. And that really clarifies is like, instead of like, driving up the street to get some snacks, walk. If you are taking transportation back and forth to work every day, get off at 2 stops earlier so you can walk the next 2, extra blocks. Because what's going to happen is that it's going to leave your intuitive mind open to present the answers that you need to handle your money situation. Next and last card for the weekend is Prince of Cups. So you got a lot of help. So whenever I have more than one kind of prince or princess or queen or king or something, that lets me know that you're not only your ancestors, but that, Leo, your spirit guides are really kind of tugging at you. They're really kind of tugging at you, and they're kind of going like, hello, we're not happy, let's make some changes. So I think that once you have that kind of walk, that this weekend specifically, you're going to be getting some very light bulb moments. Those light bulb moments are really our intuitive mind being answered by our spirit guides, and then giving us, remember you saw this in the paper, remember you saw this on the news, remember you saw that, that kind of thing. Alright, Leo, that is your general reading for September 8th through the 13th. I am Silence of the Night. Again, this was just a general reading for that week. Whatever resonates, please feel free to take and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a private video reading, I am available. Check all the links below, and enjoy your week.